Welcome back to our Strategic Leadership Training Series. In Module 2 we introduce the fundamentals of vision and mission development.
Welcome to Module 3, Strategic Planning Process. In this session, we will delve into the strategic planning process and its crucial role in achieving organizational objectives.
Our training objectives today include understanding the importance of strategic planning, learning the key steps in the process, and exploring techniques for effective implementation and monitoring. Let's start with a brainstorming question. Why do you think strategic planning is crucial for organizations?
We'll be covering several key terms and concepts, including strategic planning, mission and vision statements, SWOT analysis, and objectives and key results.
Strategic planning provides a roadmap for the organization's future, establishing clear goals and objectives that align with its mission and vision. It ensures alignment and coordination across departments, promoting collaboration and synergy to maximize the organization's collective efforts. Strategic planning helps identify and mitigate risks through techniques like SWOT analysis, assessing internal strengths and weaknesses and evaluating external opportunities and threats. It enables effective resource allocation, identifying priority initiatives and enhancing efficiency to achieve strategic objectives. It enables effective resource allocation, identifying priority initiatives and enhancing efficiency to achieve strategic objectives. Let's now look at the key steps involved in the strategic planning process: defining the vision and mission, conducting environmental analysis, setting objectives, formulating strategies, and implementing and monitoring those strategies. Vision and mission statements define the organization's purpose and direction, guiding decision-making and strategy development. Environmental analysis includes SWOT analysis, assessing internal and external factors, and pest analysis, evaluating political, economic, social, and technological factors. Setting objectives involves defining clear and measurable goals that align with the mission and vision, often using objectives and key results, OKRs. Strategy formulation involves developing strategies to achieve objectives, considering resources and capabilities, and aligning with organizational goals. Implementation and monitoring involve executing strategies, monitoring progress using key performance indicators, and adjusting strategies as needed. Effective implementation requires clear communication of plans, assigning responsibilities, and conducting regular progress reviews. Effective monitoring includes regular reporting and analysis, adjusting strategies based on performance data, and adopting a continuous improvement approach. To recap, we covered the importance of strategic planning, key steps in the process, and techniques for effective implementation and monitoring. Our training objectives today include understanding the importance of setting strategic goals, learning techniques for defining clear and measurable goals, and exploring strategies for aligning goals with the organization's mission and vision. Let's start with a brainstorming question. What factors do you think are important to consider when setting strategic goals and objectives? We'll be covering several key terms and concepts, including strategic goals, objectives, key performance indicators, the SMART criteria, and alignment. Strategic goals and objectives provide a clear direction for the organization, outlining long-term aims and serving as a roadmap for decision-making and resource allocation. Setting strategic goals helps focus the organization's efforts on key priorities, identifying specific objectives and ensuring that resources are allocated effectively and efficiently. Clear and measurable objectives enable organizations to track progress and performance. Key performance indicators provide quantifiable metrics for assessing success and holding individuals and teams accountable. Well-defined goals and objectives motivate employees by providing a sense of purpose and direction. When individuals understand how their work contributes to the organization's overarching goals, they are more engaged and committed to success. While strategic goals provide a long-term vision, they should also allow for adaptability and flexibility in response to changing circumstances. Organizations must regularly review and adjust their goals to ensure relevance with evolving internal and external factors. In summary, setting strategic goals and objectives provides direction, focus, measurement, motivation, and adaptability for organizations. Defining clear and measurable goals can be achieved using the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Ensure that goals are clear and concise, and align with the organization's mission and vision. Align goals with the organization's mission and vision. Ensure consistency with the mission statement and support the long-term vision. Involve stakeholders in the goal-setting process. Effective goal setting involves team members in the process, communicating goals clearly and regularly, and reviewing and adjusting goals as necessary. Monitor and measure progress using KPIs, regularly review performance data, and adjust strategies based on insights. Our training objectives today include understanding the importance of SWOT analysis and environmental scanning in strategic leadership, learning how to conduct SWOT analysis effectively, and exploring techniques for environmental scanning. Let's start with a brainstorming question. What internal and external factors do you think can impact an organization's strategic decisions? We'll be covering several key terms and concepts, including SWOT analysis, environmental scanning, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool used to identify an organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It helps leaders gain a comprehensive understanding of the internal and external factors impacting the organization's performance and strategic direction. Environmental scanning involves systematically gathering and analyzing information about the external environment, including industry trends, competitor actions, regulatory changes, and technological advancements. During SWOT analysis, leaders evaluate the organization's internal strengths, which are attributes and resources that give the organization a competitive advantage. Leaders also identify internal weaknesses, which are areas where the organization may be lacking or vulnerable. Opportunities are favorable external conditions or trends that the organization can capitalize on to achieve its goals. Threats are external factors that may pose risks or challenges to the organization's success. Industry analysis helps leaders understand broader market dynamics, including market size, growth trends, and industry regulations, which aids in identifying opportunities for growth and potential threats. Analyzing competitors' strategies, strengths, and weaknesses provides insights into the competitive landscape and helps refine organizational strategies to differentiate offerings. In summary, SWOT analysis and environmental scanning provide insights into internal strengths and weaknesses, and awareness of external opportunities and threats, enabling informed decision-making. To conduct a SWOT analysis, gather data from various sources, engage stakeholders in the analysis, and prioritize the identified factors. For effective environmental scanning, use diverse information sources, continuously monitor the external environment, and integrate findings into strategic planning. Here is an example of a SWOT matrix. Strengths might include a strong brand and skilled workforce, while weaknesses could be limited market presence and outdated technology. Opportunities might be emerging markets and technological advancements, and threats could be intense competition and regulatory changes. Integrate SWOT and environmental scanning into strategic planning by aligning SWOT findings with strategic goals, using environmental scanning data to inform strategies, and regularly updating your analysis.
That wraps up our exploration of Module 3, Strategic Planning Process. In the next module, we'll delve into the strategic decision-making. Get ready to discover how to develop a strategic